Hey everyone, it's Michelle the Vegan Hippie back with another cookie recipe for you. Today I'm making vegan Danish butter cookies. These are so wonderful. A couple weeks ago, a friend of mine, Rosie, asked me if I could make vegan Danish butter cookies. You know, the kind that used to, well, I'm sure they still do, the kind that come in the blue tin, like it's a round tin, probably about the size of this bowl. It's just filled with different shapes of the same cookie. And I was like, sure, I could try and make those. So instead of trying to do it myself, I just looked up a vegan Danish butter cookie recipe, and the first thing I clicked on was the first thing I tried, and I was shocked at how much it tastes like one of those cookies. I think it was Royal, what was it, Royal Dansk or something like that, cookies. Anyway, I used to love those. I've not had those in many years. And when I made these, I was like, wow, just wow, crazy. And these are so nice with coffee or tea. And they're not super sweet. It's just a nice cookie. And did I say who this was by? I can't remember. This is by Wallflower Kitchen. It's super easy. So the first thing you need to do is preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I'm going to link the original recipe down below. She does give grams and degrees in Celsius, but I just converted everything. Well, I did weigh my flour and butter and confectioner sugar. I did weigh those out. And I did measure them to try and give, I did measure them to try and give you an idea of what they are, in case you can't measure it. So, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And then into a bowl. This is 200 grams of room temp butter. And it's about 1 stick plus 7 tablespoons or so, around there. If you can measure it, 6 or 7 tablespoons. If you can weigh it, I really recommend weighing it. So put that into a bowl. And then this is 130 grams of powdered sugar, confectioner sugar, icing sugar. It's all the same. So just dump that in there. And we're just going to beat this till it's nice and smooth and like an icing consistency. It's going to take a few minutes. Always make sure you scrape down your sides. Whip this for a little longer. Okay, next we're going to add, this is 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla plus 1 tablespoon of cornstarch mixed with 2 tablespoons of water. I mixed the cornstarch and water first and then added the vanilla. So just before you pour it in, it looks like really light coffee. Just before you pour it in, just give it a good stir. And whip this up. And now we're going to slowly add, this is 310 grams of all-purpose flour, about 2.5 cups of flour. So we're just going to add this a little at a time, but before I do that, I'm going to scrape my bowl again, scrape the sides of the bowl again. I like to add the vanilla and the cornstarch before I add the flour, because this is going to get really thick, and it might get harder for those two items to get incorporated. So just a little at a time. Okay, this is getting really thick. So the recipe does say you can add some almond milk, only if you need it. So the first time I did this, I did add it. So I'm going to add it again. I'm just using plain unsweetened almond milk. Okay, let me scrape this down again. Let me get my mess cleaned up and get my pan ready. Okay, I'm using my cookie scoop. Just make sure they're level. Okay, the first time I did this, I used flour. This time I'm using powdered sugar. Just taking, my measuring cup is flat on the back, so I'm going to dip that. Oh, it's not even sticking. Maybe this won't work. I just put it in the back of, oh my god, words are so hard again. I dipped the bottom of the measuring cup into my powdered sugar. I'm just going to smash these down. Okay. And now we are going to bake these for 10 to 15 minutes. I can't remember what I did before, but I think it was about 12. But I'm going to go with 10, and then I'm going to let you know when they're done. Hey everyone, my cookies are done, and they are, they're so good. Yeah, I highly recommend using powdered sugar when you flatten them out instead of flour. Makes them a little more delicate, a little more melt in your mouth delicate, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this made 4.5 dozen using a cookie scoop. I forgot to measure that too. One of these days I'll remember to do that. But anyway, yeah, they're super good. These, I'm going to share these with Rosie. I hope she likes them. I'm going to have another one. The longer they sit, the better they taste. I don't know what it is, but they're super good. And you know what? I looked up ingredients for the Royal Danish butter cookies, and there was coconut, desiccated coconut. Sorry, dry cookie in my throat. Anyway, all the recipes I found had no coconut in them. So I was going to add it, and then when I made these, I'm like, no, they don't need it. It tastes pretty good. So yeah, I hope Rosie likes these. I hope you guys like this video too. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'm trying to do another video tomorrow. I'm not going to share what it is because I'm not sure if it's going to turn out. I hope it's going to turn out, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Have a cookie day.